brought this. I don't know what we'd use it for, but you can put your camera in here. Versus the stand.
That's like something I put my phone in.
Yes, that's the point. If you wanted to record like a second set, you have the main stream.
Alright. My chair is freshly duct taped, and I'm in position ready to go on Game 3. Let's see, who do we have coming on to our featured pairs now? We got JaVale Johnson, James Simon, Eric Pellet, and Paulie Groves. First ball on the featured pairs for James was a good one. Leaving the 10. Does drift right though. So 9 out to start for James. First ball on the featured pairs now for JaVale Johnson. Off the side, 1-8-9 for him. Over there on lane 6, Greg Schriefer starting out as good as you can, striking the first. Johnny will be up on lane 5 looking to match him. Oh, with the John Gorman attempt. Great shot from JaVale, punching back the 1-8-9 for a spare. Johnny at the 5 kisses it on the left cheek. So spare in the first for JaVale, spare in the first for Johnny. All right, now first frame on the featured pairs for Paul Groves. Good ball. Rough break leads with 2-1. Ryan's first frame. Off the side for 4. Paulie cleans up for 10. First ball in the featured pairs here for Eric, and tough break leaving the 4-10. Brian Weaver with the 10 box. Greg looking for an opening double. Had the perfect start in the first, looking for the perfect start in the second. Oh, light hit, 3 off the wall. Really caught a break there. But when you throw it that hard and you got all those turns on it, and you're bowling in Mount Airy lanes, you get... As Walt says, it makes a 30 bowler a 40 bowler.
As a 30 bowler, I agree with that statement.
And Bertie had his jump up and said, yeah, I carry 50.
Opening double for Greg. Jason Saggy with the slow motion strike. We'll take it nonetheless. 9 box in the first, strike in the second. Opening double to our left on lanes 1 and 2 by Steve Bull.
A lot of doubles to start this.
I got an opening double as well on 7 and 8 for Phil Dix. Opening double here on 5 and 6 for Greg Schriefer. And an opening double on 11 and 12 for Chris Ruff.
He hits that.
Apparently he does now. He did not in summer singles. Brian on a 10 box. Off the side again, this time for 5. James really bleak that one left. Good bid from Brian. Not quite. Walt Brooks, 1 and 2, opening double. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 opening doubles across the house. Eric Pellet in the second. He's through the middle for 6, leaving the 2 and 2. Johnny drops them all. Strike on spare. Great shot from Eric. Did you see that?
No, I couldn't see it.
He slid it clean. 2, 3, 4, 6. Wow. The strikes are plentiful this morning, but the spares are as well. There've been some good shots being made. Jason going for the double, not quite, little flat. Left the 5-9. Solid 5 from Paul.
Looks like we got the stream troubles from last night settled down. I've got the bitrate set pretty good, so we haven't dropped any frames in the past 20 minutes. So should be good to go the rest of the day and tomorrow.
Everyone that watched last night was just a guinea pig.
Sorry, I was just testing you.
Yeah.
Did you get that ball?
Which ball?
The ball not just, or you're not on 1 and 2?
It shows 1 and 2, but we're not. We're mostly looking at 3 through 6. But you have a real crappy strike? Oh,
Might be
okay.
the only one.
Oh, okay. So now we got to start looking across the house for opening triples. I see Steve Bull just went 7 count on his double. Greg Schriefer on our featured pairs is one of the 5 opening doubles. He'll be going for a opening triple here on 6. Ooh, bang! 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10.
That's the best way to hit the 8, 9, 10.
In rapid succession. Meanwhile, using his words, Walt Brooks has gone hard hat lunch pail on lane 1 on his double. He's going 3 out the corner for a 23 box. So, oh no, it chops the 3-9. So he goes 23 box and 15 box. It's not the start he was looking for after a double. And it looks like, yes, all of our opening doubles have bowled. And we did get 1 opening triple. We were 1 out of 5, so we got opening triple, and it happened to be on our featured pairs from Greg Schriefer, so we'll put him on high game alert.
We're gonna have to make some graphics for this.
I'm just gonna, yes, flash it like right here in the middle. Paulie Groves cuts the 3-9 on his spare. Yeah, just, high game alert. And then, there is that other alert, those other warnings that start with the number 2. We'll discuss those later. You don't want to jinx anyone. Yeah, shrink it. We'll shrink it down and put it over Greg's score. Put it above his score. Or yeah, like right up there in the. There you go.
Good resist.
It's high class now. High class. So we got an opening triple from Greg, and that's gonna warrant a high game alert. Eric Pellet on his spare, nice ball for the solid 10, and it might be Deadwood out front. 2 good balls in a row from Brian Santuccio Weaver, using his own words. 10 box spare for him to start. Oh, whoa. we've got a stuck sweep and a continuous deadwood on lane
James
3.
already called it. I think, yeah, James already called it.
That is for the pin to get stuck in that position is a very rare thing to happen. You do not see that very often. Greg Schriefer going for a 4-timer. Ooh, bang!
That might be the best one yet.
Drilled it. Might want to make that high.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make that high game a little
make
bigger.
it a little
bigger.
Greg Schriefer, 4-timer. To open. No. Oh, no. You gotta time it.
Tragic.
You have to time it. It's a very... Yeah. I, of course, don't time it because at AMF we would never do such a thing because that would be a violation of OSHA operating standards and lockout tagout.
Don't tell him.
But if you were to do something like that for a continuous deadwood, people may not know this, but the timing of the sweep on the deadwood cycle has to be very exact because if it's off just a little bit, the pen table will hit the sweep and cause issues.
That's Nick Lloyd, everyone.
Yes.
The more you know.
Yes, the more you know. And I believe, yep, on Monday, I will be celebrating 3 years Sherman Mechanic. Brian on his spare goes off the side for 7. Ugly match, 2-8-9.
2-8-9?
Off the side. Off the side, that happens. It's not common, but it happens.
Well, this is the best version of it if you're going to leave it. You can kick this off the wall and do that too. If you leave it on the sides, it's pretty tough.
Yeah. Wall only takes 2. Walt comes back a frame late, throws a strike on 1 and 2 after his disastrous 3rd frame. And would you believe it if I told you that over on 7 and 8 that Wayne Matheson has thrown another strike and it's a double?
Half of his frames are strikes.
Yes. That might very well be true. It might actually be more than 50%. I'm not sure.
It's too early for that guy.
Johnny Wilson, solid pocket hit for the 7-pin. He's at 49 in the 3rd. Travell was up on a spare in the 4th. He counted 3 out of the corner. Made a good shot at it, but left the 5. Donnie for 10. Sorry, I'm looking over at Donnie over my shoulder. Travell for 10. Excuse me. Get James Simon up on a spare. Whoa.
Yeah, we take those.
Yep, points at the sky. He knows he got a break on that one. That's a strike on spare for him. That gives him 48 plus in the 4th. Jason at the 6-pinner. Nice shot. That's one of the 2 options there. You can hit it light in the 1-3 and take the 5 off the wall.
I usually try to hit outside.
And squeeze it back. Yeah. Actually, you have 3 options. You can hit the right side of the head pin heavy and squeeze. But another one of the very technical shots of duck pin bowling. So, Greg Schriefer's going to be up on lane 6. He's giving right away to Phil Dix, who is shooting his single. He just missed. But we're going to have Greg Schriefer coming up in the 5th frame on 4 strikes in a row. Looking for 5. And if he gets 5, then this game might go into the stratosphere.
We have to change high game. Get up!
Oh, good ball. Not to be. Leaves the 7-pin. With a conversion here, I even think with a wood box here, I think we go to the, don't want to jinx him, but I think we're going to make an early call to go to a 200 game launch.
Wow, James got ripped off there.
Looked like it was in the pocket, just hit a little flat. We do have a conversion there from Greg, so Greg, 119 plus in the 5th, that is officially a 200 game launch.
I can edit that one.
Can you make it yellow?
Yeah. Probably won't look nice, but
I think it'll contrast against the ceiling color, no? Yeah, like that.
yeah, it's not bad.
Here we go. So there it is, official on the live stream. We have a 200-game watch for Greg Schriefer, 119 plus in the 5th. Meanwhile, if I can start paying attention to everyone else, let's see what we got here. Johnny Wilson, 7 off the side on his spare, shooting the 1-2-10.
Nice shot.
Takes it off the wall.
Got two, already recorded 202 actually. That's great. I get a 30. Greg's bowling. By the way, we got kind of an open mic setting here. Oh yes. Nice ball.
Oh, John.
7th time's the charm. Figuring out who that is. Okay, anyway. Eric Pellet up on lane 356 in the 4th on an open. Good ball, solid 7. That's the only person we have up right now on 336. How's that possible?
Pro bowler lane courtesy.
Yeah, well, also the other guys have already done their 5th frame, so they're just trying to keep pace. So Eric slides by. He'll be in the mid-60s. 66 in the 5th for him. Brian getting up on lane 6 to close out the 5th for us. 47 in the 4th. Light hit, a Mount Airy break. Just a 2-pin to shoot at. Drifts left. Yeah, he's not a fan of that. And Travell comes a duck.
He's having a tough game.
Both of them. Ryan 57 in the 5th, Travell at 59 in the 5th. Travell at the 8-pinner. Takes the other deuce.
I've done that before.
And this is where this frame can get ugly shooting this shot. There's a possibility here to just take the head pin.
See that more often than not.
There's also 2 holes to shoot.
That's what we're afraid of.
Normally that's not how you take just the head pin, but that is still also possible. That is 5 out for Travell, giving him 64 in the 6th. James Simon, 64 in the 5th, off the side for the double Andy.
Oh, good ball.
Solid 4 for Greg. 128 in the 5th.
Would you believe me if I told you Wayne Madison
Through a triple. And it's now a triple. Wayne is experiencing what it feels like to be bowling against Wayne Matheson on a Sunday. This is how it feels. It's an unrelenting amount of strikes and high count spares. Wayne Matheson went this game 8-box spare triple, and he's about to be up on lane 7 going for a 4-bagger.
Nice ball from Jason.
Nice. Good 9 count for him, puts him at 65 in the 5th. A decent start. He's looking to go for 3 or 4 marks in the back half. Dropped that one a bit at the line, but got away with it. Wayne Matheson, 4-bagger. Wayne Matheson, 8-box spare, 4-bagger.
You never know when the wheel might fall.
And 2.
I think she's called it a few times.
She called 2.
I can see the. I see the pin moving him back.
Tough break from Johnny. Had a 5 count there, leaving the 1, 2, 4, 7, 9, and picked the head pin out.
Oh, now Jason. There's a little bit of a delay between the stream and the comments. About 15-20 seconds.
There's also a delay in us noticing.
This is true. I think Greg hit a single pin to keep his game up.
Oh, yes. Greg, 138 plus in the 6th. So you have to average 20 a frame to get to 200. Currently, he is 18 over and a ball. So we will see what happens. Definitely I'll use the 200 game watch for Wayne on 7 and 8 as well. Because anytime you start out like that, you never know what's going to happen. Right now the odds of Wayne shooting 200 I think are a little lower, just because Greg is all mark.
I said you get a 5-bagger. That usually means you're going to get it.
What?
Yeah, scores are out of control.
Oh, you bone tonight?
I already bowled. He bowled with me.
Oh. Yeah, they brought the striking shoes this morning. 3 200 games in the first game, and we had 2 of them on our featured pairs.
That's tough for Greg.
It's 1. She turned it off. She turned it off. She turned him off.
They're arguing whether or not he's out, whether it just went off. Some of them do that here.
No, I would, my personal opinion, although I'm not the one in charge, I would say that's not a foul because it continued to go off afterward, which tells me that there's something internally with the foul light not working properly.
Usually there's enough people watching that can spot that.
Yes, and unfortunately with foul lights, it can be a common problem. It's not just down to this center. I can assure you that happens everywhere. Nice try there by Travell. Jason drifting right on the 7 pin. Cleans up for 10. 94 through 7. Paulie Groves, strike on spare for him.
You got a nice game going now.
Okay, folks, off to your right, Wayne Matheson getting up on lane 8 on his 4-bagger.
Well,
good pitch, 6 pin. That is a 9 count on his 3rd strike. That'll put him at 117 through 5. With Greg's open, he might actually catch him with a conversion here, which he does get. Wayne 147 plus in the 7th. Wayne has actually gone ahead of Greg. So,
you gotta change high game watch.
No,
That's still high game watch.
That's what's 200 game watch. I tell you what. So Wayne's ahead. Let's see what Greg does here. If Greg marks, it's an alert. Yeah, it's an alert. It's an alert with a mark. Kiss him goodbye. So let's get official now. That is a 200 game alert for both Greg Schriefer and Wayne Matheson. A little bigger.
A little bigger? Oh man, we gotta keep making these bigger.
There we go. Perfect. And if it's on 3 and 4, we put it over there. Solid 5 there from Jason. Travell shooting at a mess for his third ball, but a great 9. Great 9.
Yeah, it's probably pretty hard to get more than 1 out of that. Unless you shoot the 2.
It's the second consecutive missed single there for Jason. Oh, Brian off the side for the head pin. Nice Mount Airy ball for him.
Yeah, pushed it and rewarded for bowling Mount Airy.
So, to be clear here, we have 2 bowlers on 200 alert. We've had 3 200 games already. They were all in the first game. This is game 3. We've got Greg Schriefer, 161 plus in the 8th. Wayne firing now on lane 7, 147 plus in the 7th. Wow. Solid 10 for him. So Wayne at 156 in the 7th. Greg 151 in the 7th. So with a spare, Wayne will stay 5 ahead. Oh, he went down after he threw it. That's exactly why. So the road gets a little tougher now for Wayne, but still doable. Just two marks. Slides by, 9 out, 165.
Needs a couple of marks.
Needs 2 marks.
Doable.
So
Especially for Wayne.
right? But especially now with Greg being on a strike and ahead, he'll be in a better position.
Gotta get that high game money.
Never mind that you want to throw a 200 so that you're getting a lot of total early on in the day in case you have a bad game later on.
Man, what's Wayne gonna have? Wayne's gonna have like 550 something, 560 something.
Wayne's going to have a monumental total. So I believe actually, so with that 9 box right there, Wayne has, or no, what did, wow.
He's well over 500 already.
He's already well over. So he had 215, 145, he's at 165 in the 8th. Before Wayne throws another ball, he's already at 525, and remember, he's got 2 whole frames left. We could see a monumental score. Not that that isn't already monumental. Nice bid there from Jason, not quite. Good cleanup. James Simon, 93. Through 8 on and open. Oh man. He's on 4 consecutive opens and it's looking like it might be 5.
Game just got a little tougher.
Alright. So the 200 game alert that's on our featured pair, Greg Schriefer, 161 plus in the 8th on a strike. He's up on lane 6. Oh my. Wow. Ooh. How that ball didn't strike, I have no clue. And how does the 6 pin stand up and not the 10 pin? You'd expect that to be a solid 10 if anything. Edit. He's got it. 181 plus in the 9th for Greg. 9 on, 10 out. We'll give Greg a 200. Anything less than 9 on his first ball, he will need to convert. So that is definitely an alert. I like his chances with the way he's been throwing the ball.
Yep.
The only thing he can't do is rip the middle. If he rips the middle or leaves a pocket split, then the chances dip a bit. Johnny Wilson banging the side for the 1-2. He's at 112 in the 8th.
Solid amount area break.
Yes. You take those all day. Johnny does not cash in on that lucky break there. So he'll be in the 120s in the 9th. 122. So Mark will get him into the 140s. Wayne up on lane 8 with his 165 in the 9th. Or sorry, 165 in the 8th. Has just left a 4-pin. He makes that, he too will be on 200 alert. He's got it. So we got Greg Schriefer on our feature pair, 181 plus in the 9th. And you've got Wayne Matheson, one to our right on 7 and 8 at 175 plus in the 9th. So Wayne still needs another mark. Greg can go 9 on 10 out. Travell catches a late game double here on lane 4.
He needed that too.
Absolutely. 82 in the 8th and a strike 9th and 10th. So high count here will put him in the 130s. Another strike, he can go for 140. Chris Kruger having a much better game this time around. 142 in the 9th, and he was on a spare, just put a strike on it. So he's at 162 and 2 balls to go. Much more of a typical Chris Kruger game.
Yeah, you can see he found the headpin and get a few more strikes.
Well, he was fine in the head, but he just
Yeah.
a little light, a little flat.
Found the right spot today.
Greg
Good ball.
has his 9. Here's the situation. Greg has to hit this 5-pin on one of the 2 balls. Deadwood in the gutter is going to stall him a bit. He has to hit this 5-pin on one of the 2 balls. I'm going to try to get it out of the way on the first ball so we can have the victory lap on ball 3. Let's see what happens. Yes, no trouble. 200 game for Greg Schriefer. Greg Schriefer, 200. 1 ball to go. In there again. Another 9 drop. Another lanes 5 and 6, 209. This one, Greg Schriefer. That is 200, number 4 of the morning. Going for the triple there. Through half the bowling alley and it left the 10-pin. Jason just drifting by another single. Alright, well, strong finish from Travell there with 82 in the 8th. He's going to finish with 130. You can't be too mad about that. Brian off the side for 8, leaves the 1-9. Now just to our right on lane 7, Wayne Matheson going for his 200. Needs a mark. Oh, he's going to have to work for it. Light pocket hit, 278, puts him at 182 in the 9th. He'll need to convert this split and count 8. Ryan drifting right on his 1-9. Oh, good bid at it, just leaves the 7. So, no 200 for Wayne. He's going to have an unbelievable total.
You know what? You can come right now. Actually, never mind. Hold on.
So, Wayne Matheson finishes out with 192 to have a 552 opening 3 games.
That seems good.
552. That is a 184 average.
Pretty sure it took me like 5 games to get that.
That is a dream start for Wayne Matheson. He'll need about 600 the last 5 games.
I think the way he's bowling, he can handle that.
As long as he doesn't run out of strikes, he'll be fine. And the thing is, when he's throwing strikes, they're coming in bunches. Johnny Wilson going for a double. That's, well, still 9. Seven more for Eric, gives him a 125. Johnny 19 box on the end to shoot 141.
That's it for these 2 pairs.